Hey there everybody, this is Piper here, and today we're playing some more Rome Total War. So this is a 2 versus 2 battle that was sent to me by IoW-Spider a couple of months ago. It's a 2 versus 2 31k battle played on Steam. So Spider's playing with Titan's Odin today, and the enemies are KING-MGM and King Miller. So I've played with MGM a couple of times in the past. I've not actually seen this player MGM, Miller before rather, so it should be an interesting battle, see the different strategies and the different ways of playing. So obviously it's Macedon and SPQR versus Scipio and Julii. Go through the armies very fast, you see the battle's about to start. Spider Pig has brought a lot of pike, they are go gold, 1 chev. Most of them are 1 chev, 5 companion cavalry, go gold, and 2 archers. Odin, standard army, 6 cav, rest urbans. Miller has roughly the same army except he's gone with the legionary first in the centre instead of the X unit of urbans. I think everything else is pretty much the same. Miller has gone with some archers actually. So 5 cavalry there and 3 archers. So the cavalry is going to be pretty well armoured. It looks like they're 1 chev and the rest urbans. So some of these urbans will have some chevs as well, I'd imagine. So the archer war is happening between the Cretans, and looks like, yeah, Spider's shooting the archers right there. And very fast, Odin has moved forward his entire army, and he's actually swarmed the first unit of urbans. So that's actually quite a good strategy. Some players play very defensively, and they'll make Testudo on the front rank, and that's a good way of actually defeating Testudo. Actually move your entire army forward and actually surround the unit and then make the charge. So that was really well played by Odin right there. We have the Pila war happening between both front ranks, so loads of Pila getting thrown there, and obviously both sides have some units in loose formation. So MGM's actually got his, I think it's his 2nd rank in Testudo. So Odin's got a lot of really good shots in against that unit of urbans right there. So the plan here for MGM, he's put his 2nd rank into Testudo. So the plan here is he's got a very good defense against Pila, and that means that he can, at the right time, he can actually take his unit out of Testudo and throw Pila back. But as you can see, Odin's actually put his rank into Testudo. So we see here, he's going to throw Pila. So MGM's actually going to opt to retreat. He's actually seen Odin's going to outflank there. And looks like Spider Pig is going to follow Odin round. Spider Pig's going to use one of his units of companion cavalry, chase down some of these archers, try and get these archers out the field. Once they start to rout, that's probably going to be that unit routing off the field, and they're down to 5 in strength. We'll check out the left hand side really fast, it's quite a fast paced game. So more Pila's getting thrown between SPQR and Scipio. MGM's charged for a unit of urbans. And that's actually not a strategy. Urbans in loose formation are quite vulnerable to attacking urbans that are in tight formation. Odin's actually charged forward his cavalry, and the units that are actually attacking his urbans in loose formation, they're actually a little bit exposed, which meant that Odin did a slight through charge there and actually took out those urban units. So whilst this is going on, we can see there Spider Pig is pulling around his companion cavalry. Obviously, companions are no match for the Praetorian cavalry. The Praetorian cavalry will just absolutely destroy the companions. So Spider Pig is going to pull back his cavalry, and the main engagement is going to happen here. So MGM is going to charge forward, try and take out those units of urbans, And you can see there Odin actually got the counter charge on MGM. So whereas at the start, Odin was actually using like 1 or 2 cavalry units to take out the urbans at the start. When you put in your entire cavalry force, pulling it out takes longer, which means that they're not as mobile. But it looks like both sides suffered quite a lot of damage from that engagement. I would have thought Odin would have done more damage there because he got the counter charge, but it looks like MGM actually came out on top there. It's probably due to the fact there's actually a couple units of Miller's urbans here as well. Spider Pig's going to pull forward his pike units, and they're going to support Odin's urbans. And you can see there the cavalry, Spider's got 4 units of cavalry on the left side, 1 unit of companion around the back. So it looks like it's going to be quite a good charge by Spider Pig. Can he catch that unit urbans there? He cannot catch that unit urbans. He's going to have to pull back those cavalry, and I would imagine Pila will be getting thrown against the companions. So that's good Pila shots there by MGM. And again, the arch war is still happening with the Cretans. And Spider Pig's going to pull around his companions, and he's going to catch that unit urbans right, unit of cavalry, rather unit of archers right there. So those are the units of archers taken out there by the companions, which means that Spider is free to use his archers versus the cavalry. It's going to be a massive cavalry battle here. Odin's gone in with his cavalry, but he's going to get counter-charged by Miller, and that's going to be the bulk of Odin's cavalry taken out. This is basically the fact that there's a lot of urbans here, a lot of Juliite urbans, a lot of SPQR urbans. So basically, Odin's getting slightly double teamed as well. There's still a lot of pike left, there's still a lot of archers, and there's 5 units of companions. And Odin still has a couple of units of urban scattered about. These guys are attacking Miller's Juliite urbans right there. So MGM's going to bring around his urbans. He's got his legionary first there as well. That'll be providing morale support to the rest of his army. So I'd probably say that at this point in time, the King's clan probably have a massive advantage. They have better cavalry, and they have more cavalry, and they probably have more infantry combined. So Odin he's got two or three units there. He's got 2 units there that are fairly high in strength. These units of urbans are a little bit dwindling. I'd probably say it's about 60-40 in favour of Kings right now. And you can see there MGM has a lot of his Praetorian cavalry on the right hand side. So the pikes are getting formed up. There's a slight gap here that might be a bit concerning for Spider Pig. If Miller pulls forward that unit of urbans, he will gain the outflank on the pike. Spider Pig's going to pull around his pike there, and he's got his Cretans on the right hand side. So it looks like Spider Pig's going to be outflanking the left hand side, and Miller wants to outflank on the right hand side. So there's a unit of urbans. That unit of urbans is actually 32 number, so fairly high numbered urban unit right there. And Spider Pig's going to pull around his pike on the left hand side. So we can see here Spider Pig and Odin probably have a slight advantage on the left hand side. So Spider Pig's going to push forward on the left hand side, and you can see here KING-MGM is going to pull around his urbans. So a lot more urbans on the right hand side, and these urbans are going to take out the Cretans. I think these guys are out of ammunition anyway. Those ones are out of ammunition. I think these guys have a couple of arrows left. There's still some companions around the back, and there's a lot of pike in reserve. So just check out some of the stats of the urbans. you can see here, some of these urbans are actually tired. They're warmed up. These guys are warmed up as well. And Miller's going to go for a charge right there at the side of the pike. So basically that charge was actually okay. He's taking a lot of damage. He's actually charged the right side of the pike, that unit of pike there. So he did take out 3 units of urbans and he's done a lot of damage. He's actually routed that unit of pike. However, there's a unit of pike here that did a lot of damage to the cavalry as it went in. So the charge was very effective for the purposes of what he was wanting to achieve. But as you can see, he's taking a lot of damage from that charge. We've got pike in the centre, and there's more urbans in the centre as well. Scipio and Julii urbans are doing a lot of damage to the unit of pike. Odin still has a fair amount of infantry left. I can see there, I actually missed that right there. There's a cab battle that took place, and Spider Pig actually took out Scipio's cavalry. So it looks like Julii still has the advantage of cavalry. The companions are probably about 50-50 in number, but the Praetorians are much better. So right now it's probably still about 60-40. There's still a lot of urbans here, a lot of Scipio urbans, a lot of Julii urbans, and there's a lot of cavalry left. So another charge here by Spider Pig. He's going to charge through the pike. He actually pulled up his pike just the last second and he's charged through those units of Julii urbans. So that was a great charge there by Spider Pig. Pulled up his pike at the right time and he got maximum amount of charge damage from that charge. He's got the unit urbans around the back as well. He probably wants to keep that unit over here somewhere just to get the rear charge. So Miller's going to respond to this by charging through the pike again. So he's actually going to aim for that unit there, and he's actually routed that unit, but like the first charge, there's another pike unit here that actually got a lot of kills against that charge. So yeah, fairly good charge there, and we've got the pike coming in as well. So extremely close battle so far. I can probably say the tide's probably slightly turning in the favour of the Titans and IoW side. Still a lot of urbans here, a lot of Praetorian cavalry, and there's still a good amount of companion cavalry as well. The only thing here is a lot of the urbans are actually getting tired. That was a great rear charge there by Miller, trying to get that those units of urbans routed. So a lot of the urbans are actually getting fairly tired. We've got tired, winded. So some units of fresh urbans around the back. So Miller really wants to get these urbans into combat. The pike are actually getting fairly tired as well. If Miller was to really charge that unit there, get these urbans there, attack the cavalry, probably still would have a really good shout at gaining victory. It looks like they're going to get the outflank though amongst these urbans. We've got the Legionary First cohort right there. They're about to get outflanked and surrounded. There's still a good amount of Praetorian cavalry. Spider Pig's going to charge against those urbans. So those urbans are fresh right there. And that was a counter charge by Miller against the companion cavalry. She was actually able to get the rout on one of them. Spider Pig's been able to pull back 2 units of companion cavalry, or 3 units. So very, very close battle so far. There's 2 units of Royal Pikemen coming around, and another great charge there by Miller. And he's actually going to miss the pike this time. So it's going to be a great charge here by Spider Pig. He's going to gain the outflank and almost the surround, and he's going to start a rout here against Julii. and another rout just happened over here against that unit of Praetorian cavalry. So again, great battle, very close battle. You can see here a very tight battle in the centre. We've got the pike trying to gain some kills against Miller. These urbans are actually fairly fresh. That unit's actually fresh. That was only warmed up. These ones are fairly tired, but the pike are going to be fairly tired as well. And that was a charge here by Spider Pig against those units here. And he's actually been able to rout the urbans. And I think it was actually a combined assault between the urbans and the companions. Actually routed the cavalry as well. So extremely close battle so far. We've got the pike holding out against the urbans. And again, Spider Pig and Odin playing very well together, really using the pike. Using the pike as a sort of a base, whilst Odin uses his urbans to attack Miller's troops. So obviously these guys are going to be in guard mode. Odin won't have these guys in guard mode, he'll have them attacking. And it looks like that's going to be a game over. It looks like Miller just admitted defeat right there. And I think MGM was taken out anyway. So that was a very good battle. They're very well played to all sides. Well done to the Macedonian and SPQR side. They played very well, obviously having the faction disadvantage. That was an average victory for Spider Pig and Odin. Very well played to the King's side. Very close battle towards the end. I thought both sides played extremely well. So hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Again, this was a subscriber sent this battle replay to me. If you have any battles you want commentated on, feel free to send them to me. I'll happily do commentaries on your videos. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. This is Piper signing off.